I'm just waiting for all this to go down so that I can safely move. Hang on, why is it not letting me in? Oh wow, it's like, are we bugged out? Did we bug it? I can't get into the lodge. I wonder if it's quest related. We can't get into the lodge. Oh, that's a trip, man. I was gonna go drop all my crafting supplies that are overburdening me. Woot! Got my fitness done. No, I'm not. I stashed the EM weapon in the in my safety deposit box.
On the record? What response?
I'm told by top officials the cabinet already has a plan in place.
Probably just have to wrap up this quest before we're allowed to go back to the lodge.
Yes? You needed something?
Yeah, it's a different Equinox. Yep.
Excuse me. Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Yep. Code pieces from House Verwin and the Freestar are collected and ready to be deployed.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Copy that.
Okay. Hello.
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-xenon.
Here on Vanguard business?
None of yours.
I can't get enough.
I don't want to drop everything. I don't want to drop anything because it's all really useful crafting components. But it's really annoying running around with being overburdened. Let's see if I got some food that's going to give me more carry. I don't think I do. There we go. You see battle meal.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Approach the monitor station.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles.
Copy that.
Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance.
Unit 18.
You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Chief Diplomat Yassine runs a tight ship.
At least the UC food helped me with the encumberment for a couple of minutes anyway. Long enough to get this quest done. Hope, why is it pointing me down there? Return the data? Now it's pointing up here. That was weird.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
God, the POIs are a little wonky occasionally.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Matt Damon!
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
It is. I do
Captain,
impressive things.
if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Right. I made Sim a promise, Hadrian. Can you assure me this data is going to be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to
I
put
can't
some
get out
things
of my
right.
head now. Durka, Mama Jen.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain.
I really wish I could have gone and seen
So
the
with
musical
the data out of the way,
they did.
we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Woot!
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
I'm gonna become a citizen.
This requires a little more pomp.
Okay. Why is everyone so fucking stupid? Why can't they all be more intelligent like me? Oh, I forgot about that song. I'm sorry. So sorry. That's where the brilliance of those two guys, I think, is lost, is the fact that they write amazing musicals. Like, the songs in all of their films are just so good. Oh, where? Are we up on, like, a platform looking out over the whole city? Holy crap, that just triggered my vertigo. Oh, wow.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Damn straight.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure. I promise.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I could purchase
Now,
property?
The other item
Does that mean I
we
can buy a
needed to
house here?
discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Absolutely.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Finally got a ding. Now let's see if I can get back to the mast now. Or the lodge. Because I need to drop this stuff off, man. Lobby. I want to go buy my apartment. I didn't realize you could get an apartment on this planet. I never did housing the first playthrough.
Welcome to the UC.
Well, I may regret this decision. Citizen of the Federation? Something like that, yeah.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor.
Please let me into the lodge. I need to drop this shit off. If not, I'm gonna dump it right on the front doorstep. Why can't I go into the lodge? The door is like half ajar. I wonder if I've bugged out the lodge. That would suck if that's the case. Alright, I'm totally gonna just drop stuff on the ground here and hopefully it doesn't disappear. New items. Nope. I want to go to... Oh yeah, I've got 10 of these. Alright, look at that. Hopefully those don't disappear and I can come back and get them later. Yeah, I can't get into the lodge. That's a really weird thing that I've never seen before. Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call. Let me try a quick load. I haven't tried yet. About to find out. Yep, I think that was it, because it's totally closed now. That was it.
Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Nope, didn't mean to do that. Transfer, inventory, resources, store all, aid. I feel like this gun is completely worthless until I find some ammo for it, so I'm just gonna store it. Oh, let me probably need to go out really quick. Got to go take my meds. Alright, be right back, everybody. Chris is out there just hanging out. She's still cooking. She said there's one of the chicken breasts is in. I thought she was cooking the whole chicken. She actually cut it all up and she's cooking it in portions. So Chris likes chicken legs and wings and things with bones in them. I'm much more of a chicken breast kind of guy, so she's getting ready to make a salad with the chicken straight off the wood fire, baby. I haven't done any wood fire cooking episodes in a while for the Homestead channel. I don't think I've done anything in the Homestead channel for like a month. Probably a little more than a month, because I think it was the last video was before Pippin's surgery, so it's been about 6 or 8 weeks. I still need 26 more for the next tier for the ballistic, but I don't ever have any fucking ammo. Probably go boost pack is what we'll probably do. 20% more oxygen is nice, but I think I actually want total carry capacity. Yeah. And that'll allow me to get nutrition eventually. Sprint for 1,000 meters while at 75% or more of your maximum load capacity. I'll do that. I'll just load up and run around the city. Huh. Hold up. Wait a minute, because I don't want to do this mission right away. I want my house. Let's go check out what this is all about. I don't have to buy it, or if I get it as a bonus perk of just being a citizen. Cool lobby.
It's a buyer's market right now. Good time to make a move. Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down or move up in the world, or just window shopping?
I'd like to find somewhere to live in New Atlantis.
I don't blame you. It's a lovely city, the crown jewel of the UC. I'm here if you have any more questions, or if you'd like to look at properties.
I'd like to hear about what you have for sale.
Well, first of all, let me just say congratulations on becoming a United Colony citizen. Let's see what we have available. Right now, I've got a little place in the well that's up for grabs. Needs some work, and the location is less than ideal, but it's a foot in the door, so to speak.
That's the only place you've got?
I have a penthouse apartment in one of the residential towers. I forgot. Government has dibs on that one. Well, if it comes back on the market, I'll let you know.
Well, I would love to know about the penthouse.
Sound like something you're interested in?
30,000 credits?
Stop by anytime.
How many credits do I have? Where do I see how many credits I have? I have 83,000 credits. Is the apartment worth 30,000 credits? Why not? Why not? Let's do it.
I'm always ready to make a deal.
Someone's like, cough, I'd hold off, cough. It's all good. I don't need housing right now as a thing. I will hold off. Because I can also go buy more ships, and I would prefer to have... Yeah, I don't need a house yet.
Enjoy your time
How
in your...
about they have properties outside of New Atlantis too?
Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and actively lobbying for a little more leeway.
I kind of thought they would give me a property for
I'm
all the
always
help that I
here
just
if you're
gave them,
looking for
but
a
they
new
still want
home.
me to buy something. It's like, ugh. Yeah, that's what I did in the first one. My ship was my house. I never got into outpost building or anything like that. All right, we need to go back to... The devil you know. Proceed to the meeting at subsection 0. It's like section 31, baby.
Up there, huh?
I know your type. The free-wheeling space ace. Must be nice.
You know what? Keep your commentary to yourself, Mr. Marine. Just guard the door. Shut the frack up.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Alright, hang on before we go any further. Let me go check Discord. Something was pinging me. Oh, we're in the guild Discord talking about people who play 12 hours when an expansion goes live. Because the Panda Remix just dropped for World of Warcraft last night, and there are people who have they're already like max level. They like played straight for 10 or 12 hours. It's like, you know, some people do that, and I was just responding. I was like, you know what? I do this for a living, and I can't do 12-hour shifts. And I'll tell you what, if you go back to when my channel first got monetized, like 2 years ago, I did some 12-hour streams, and I quit doing them after a couple of months of trying them. And the reason is because, first, my ass goes numb after sitting here for 12 hours, and two, my eyes can't take it. Like, I start getting like full-on like eye fatigue, and what I noticed last year or 2 years ago was that in order for me to do a 12-hour stream, I take naps all the time. Like, I can't sit here for 12 hours, so usually I stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Lately, I've been trying to do 3-hour streams this year because I am trying to promote my streaming presence because, you know, I still make the vast majority of my revenue comes from YouTube in the form of advertising revenue. I do make, it just depends on the month, you know, a few $100s a month from Twitch and YouTube memberships, donations, all that stuff, you know, subscriptions. And combined with the Patreon. So, you know, memberships, subscriptions, donations, that's a few $100s a month, but the like 85% of my revenue comes from advertising revenue. And, you know, trying to build up the streaming, you know, you're supposed to stream for 3 to 4 hours. That's great. But 12 hours is ridiculous. One thing I noticed when I was trying to do 12 hours a couple years ago is I would get such bad eye fatigue, and I would have to drink like loads of coffee to stay awake for that long. And my left eye, and specifically my left eyebrow, started uncontrollably twitching. Like, it just wouldn't stop because it was just eye fatigue. And so it was like I'd be sitting here, and all of a sudden the left eyebrow would just start, and it would go on for like 2 days when I pushed that hard. So yeah, screw that. You know, guys like Co Carnage, Dr. Disrespect, etc. Doing 8-hour streams, that's great. At least Carnage breaks it up. He'll do 4 hours, take a lunch break, come back and do another 4 hours. I could do that, and I've done that a few times. Like yesterday, I did an early morning stream for 2 hours, took a nap, did some work, came back, did a 3-hour stream, took a nap, came back, did another 2-hour stream in the evening. So I broke it up into 3 streams, and I did about 8 hours of streaming yesterday. I can do it in those chunks, or doing 4, break 4. That would be fine. But 12 hours is ridiculous. Even if, like, if you're Dr. Disrespect, and you're getting, those guys are, you've got 50,000, 30,000, 50,000 people watching your stream, and you're making $5,000, $6,000 every time you sit down to do a stream. Sure, the motivation of cash is there to push you past your physical fatigue. But I'm old. Those guys are younger. I'm like 10 years older than Carnage or Dr. Disrespect. I'm in my mid 40s. Those guys are in their mid 30s. I'm about 3 hours is about the time when my butt starts to tell me, dude, no matter how much you move around in your chair, your ass cheeks are going to go numb, And then just my eye fatigue is like, I just don't feel the need to push beyond 3 or 4 hours. Now, I will say this. When I get to the point where I'm pushing those kind of numbers from the live streams, I'll probably be more motivated to stay live longer. And I've been very forthcoming with people about this in the past. When I'm streaming games that no one watches and there's only like 8 people watching a stream, I will not stream for more than an hour and a half when there's only 8 people watching. But when we've got 25, 30, 40 people watching, I'm happy to push all the way to 3 hours. But I very rarely go beyond 3 hours anymore unless one of two things happens. If there's more than 30 people watching the stream, I will push to 4 hours max, but that's about the only time I'll go beyond 3 hours. Or if we're having a day where people are, and by the way, this is not me telling everybody to do this, I'm giving you an example. We've had days when people come in and they're super generous with like super chats and donations and all that stuff. And if I'm raising money and we've raised $100 or something for a stream, then I'll generally be happy to push beyond the 3 hour mark. But for the most part, 3 hours is my cutoff because it's not financially viable to me because I make more money doing video uploads than I do live streaming. So it's just from a financial standpoint, it just makes more sense to go make videos, to do the guides, the ultimate beginner's guides and all those things. Speaking of which, we are at the 2.5 hour mark, folks. You got me about 30 more minutes. Plus, Chris said lunch is going to be ready soon. So, Ron Clark says, "Hey, it's very wet and windy. In Texas. It's very hot where I live, and hot and dry. But we're supposed to get rain tomorrow.